Selena had always been a faithful wife, committed to her husband and their marriage. But when the contractor came to renovate their home, something changed. And this is her story. Eric and Selena family were ecstatic to finally return to the old house that Selena had inherited from her mother. As they stepped inside, they were greeted by the musty smell of old wood and the sight of damaged furnishings. They knew they needed a skilled carpenter to work on their house. While Selena took their two children to the grocery store, a young man approached her. She smiled politely and continued shopping, but then realized just as she was about to call for help, a man arrived at the entrance of the grocery store, holding her daughter's hand. Selena's relief was quickly replaced by confusion as she wondered who this man was. Back at home, Eric was busy repairing the house while Selena took care of their tea for the woman. One evening, Selena recognized him as the man who had brought her daughter back at the grocery store. As they conversed, Selena learned that Peter was a contractor and knew her mother. Eric, who was struggling to find a reliable carpenter, invited Peter to discuss a muscular young man who had approached her at the grocery store. She was surprised to learn that he was part of the team working on their house. No matter what she did, must seemed to increase with each passing day. Meanwhile, Michael, a young man who had been hired to help with the renovation, was always close to Selena. Little by little, she found herself drawn to him, and Peter seemed to be aware of this. Peter was always there, even during personal family. I couldn't help but be drawn to his charm and wit. But as she stood in front of the clothes store, Michael suggested they go to a nearby restaurant. It was like a magnetic pull, and she found herself blushing under his gaze. Michael leaned in and planted a gentle kiss, and she couldn't resist his charm any longer. After a few days of being away, Selena finally decided to send her sister to their house to check on things. One day, as Selena was taking a shower, Michael entered the bathroom. Instead of stopping him, she followed his lead, and she urged Selena to stop what she was doing before Eric found out. With a heavy heart, Selena asked Michael to find another job and not return to their house. But just as things seemed to be, Selena quickly covered it up, claiming the shower was broken and husband didn't think much of it. But Selena couldn't shake off the feeling of guilt and worrying. She talked to Michael again, pleading with him to stay away, but he couldn't resist the temptation. At the meeting, Eric and Peter, they discussed plans to build a bungalow on their property. Selena, still feeling guilty, opposed the idea. This led to a heated argument between husband and wife, causing tension in their marriage. The next, to find out that Michael had been replaced by someone else. But there was also bad news. She was pregnant with Michael's child. She had to hide it from Eric, knowing it would only cause more problems. Peter, who had a hidden agenda, approached Selena and showed her a photo aired all the time. Her pregnancy, Peter. Without a second thought, Michael helped the couple cover up the crime. Then Selena and Eric worked together to deliver Peter's body to his house, making it seem like an accident. But as they were leaving, they realized someone had seen them. It had been a long and tiring day for the couple. The following day, Eric was now in prison, but she knew that he had done it out of love, and for that, she would always be grateful. If you find my video as interesting, please subscribe to my channel for more X stories. Thanks for watching.